violence and peace. Moving on to
Did he do it or did he not do it? Did Diddy do it or did Diddy not do it? Diddy, under the court of law, did not do it. Diddy has been found guilty. Diddy has been found not guilty under racketeering conspiracy, 2 counts of sex trafficking and fraud, but he has been found guilty of 2 counts of transporting prostitution. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this is crazy. Like, after all the stories that have came out about Puff and what he has done, this ruling seems a bit confusing because now it like sets a precedent that yes, like you could be like subjugated to all these accusations. It could be multiple videos, multiple evidence, but you can still be found not guilty. And now, like, this is a very interesting case, and it's a very public case of a billionaire. It's very like it's very disheartening, to the public to see that money rules all. Really, it shows that you could have like all the everything against you in a case like this, and you can still come out on top. And now I fear for the victims' lives. Like when Diddy get out of jail, the people who went against him, like in the courtroom, people who publicly denounced him, they gotta like lay low because Diddy is not. He doesn't seem like a reasonable person. I mean, he literally almost blew up. He tried to blow up Kid Cudi car, and I really do feel for like the people in the case like Cassie. Like man, what happened to her was crazy, and like the person that did all that to her really ain't gonna see no serious time because they said she complied with it, and that's crazy. A billionaire manipulating you, yeah, you gonna comply because he has the money and the power to get you out of there. So it's like, man, like, what are people supposed to do? Who are people supposed to go to now that they can't even go to the justice system? And I would say handling on the street, but I don't think nobody got the balls to step up to that man right now. So it's like, man, what are you supposed to do? And the reactions people been getting from it, I feel like a lot of people try to use the accusing of a black man to try to paint the picture as Diddy some type of hero or he was falsely accused or he was a victim. No, every black man who gets accused of rape, sexual assault, or just put in the judicial system isn't a victim. Some of those guys are real life supervillains, and this is one of them. I feel like this just shows that as a culture, as a black culture, we have to reprogram the way we think about certain things, the way we talk about certain people, because man, if we can't set a precedent that every black man is a victim, obviously innocent until proven guilty, but we can't do this. We can't do this. We gotta protect our women, man. And this is just like this is a bad thing to show like future victims that you probably can't rely on the justice system. I know this is like a $1 billion man we're talking about, but man, if it's this hard to get somebody with footage caught in 4K, high definition 4K, we saw him do what he did to Cassie, and he still can't get booked. Imagine what a regular victim must feel right now, knowing that like a guy like that could get away even with so much evidence. And I feel that's the biggest takeaway here. It's setting a precedent for the future that yes, you might have been a victim, but did you comply to be a victim? Was you complying with the action? And man, women are most of the time not stronger than men in these situations, and they're forced upon. And sometimes when you in that situation, your mind go blank, and you just don't know what to do because like you feel powerless. And I'm not saying women are powerless because that's quite the opposite, man. Women are amazing actually. I feel like both races contribute greatly to the human race. But man, women in those situations, it's hard, man. And I'm not a woman, so I never try to say or speak for them. But man, I just know that like it must be hard, man. And then you got things like this coming out. You can't rely on the system, and so people got to take it to the street. And it seems like it's been ramping up around the world. A lot of misogynistic tendencies, especially in America, as the gender divide has grown significantly. You know, I feel like the male and female, both alike, are more hostile towards each other and are quick to stereotype each other into boxes that, quite frankly, maybe not fit. You just go out by looking at somebody, you try to stereotype them as you can't really talk to them, or you know how to talk to them, or they want to be talked aggressively, they want to be talked softly. And we can keep it a buck. A lot of it has to do with race. You know what I'm saying? We can keep it a buck about it. But I feel like the recent, president and just a lot of recent things, man. The the state of the world, the state of the world and gender is just it's in the garbage right now. You feel me? Especially with the current administration, the abortion law. I really felt it was a breeding ground for misogyny. It was a breeding ground for people to get their hateful taste off about women and about just women in general. I feel like you should be able to, if you don't want the baby, you shouldn't be forced to have it because that baby will be in a place that he is not wanted, and I don't think that's good for the parent or the child. And I think that breeds more hate and more, just making people feel worthless, and I don't think that's a good scenario for anybody. I just feel that this whole situation just shows that sometimes people are too powerful to take down, and that's crazy to me. It's really been a trend with the Andrew Tate. He's getting out, scot free, and now Puff that. Oh, whoa, that was gonna be gay. Diddy, he getting out scot free, not scot free, but he's not getting hit with the slammer throwing under the jail like he should. I feel like this is just crazy, and not to mention they just said the Epstein files was a hoax. It was nothing in it. Like they really think people are stupid, and I feel like we should come together and protect our women and man too. We should protect each other because we both need each other. And I feel like we should rally behind stuff like this to show that if the justice system not gonna do it, then we gonna do it. All in all, man, at the end of the day, we should protect one another from things like this happening. We should, what I'm saying, be more together as people. I feel like we didn't lost that. It's not a lot of third party places to go. It's not a lot of bowling rings, outside basketball, or like I can't even name them for real because I really never experienced that for real. I've always been like a sports kid, so I always had the gym to go to, so that's my third place. But I feel like we just need more y'all know the word camaraderie. We need more of that. You feel me? Cause life, man, life has just been rough. It's just been rough lately, and there's no point of us being, separated. Saying we should come as one, man. Be one people, one for the people. Like and subscribe, man. I'm gonna start getting more consistent on this channel, man. I was so consistent in June and at the beginning of June, and then I started to work. I started to work a lot, and I was just tired. So, but I'm gonna get more consistent on this channel. We gonna get the numbers that we want to get. We're gonna get the viewer retention we want to get. We're gonna get the people that we want to get. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, all that good stuff though. You feel me? I just wanna try to be the best YouTuber I can, man. I just needed to make a quick video. You know what I'm saying? Just to put something out there and just talk to you guys, man. I don't got a lot, but it's gonna turn into a lot. And what I have, I appreciate. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a great day.